Hey guys, welcome back to Mike's Anime Reviews. Today we are talking about a little film called Summer Wars. This film starts out with, you see this girl running through town basically, and you don't really know what her name is right now, but you find out her name is Saki. And Saki runs to school and she's like, hey, I need your guys' help. And she busts into this room where these two guys are. And they're like working on coding and like security for this, basically web. I don't know what you would call it. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like this world online thing called Oz, where basically everything is controlled by Oz. Like everybody uses Oz. And, like, they're coding and stuff, and she's like, hey, I need some help. Do you guys want to get paid for this? And one of the guys says yes, and his name is KG. She's like, I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend. And he's like, what? She's like, yeah, I need you to pretend to be my boyfriend, and we are engaged. And he's like, okay. And she comes up with this, like, elaborate backstory for him, and, like, how we met and stuff, and she takes him out to the country to visit his family. And KG is like super smart. He's like a mathematician or a mathlete. And he's really good with math. And on the way out there, she tells him, she promised her granny that she would be married and before her grandmother dies, and she has a quote fiance now, but he's going along with it because he secretly has a crush on Saki. Like, he like really likes her. And Saki comes from this really big family, and when they get there, KG's like very surprised, like, oh my god, this family's like so close. My family wasn't like this, blah blah blah, like, this is so you guys are so like welcoming and stuff. And like, so after he meets the family and then they meet the grandmother, like Saki's grandmother approves of KG, and they go to bed. And then one night, KG gets this mysterious message, and it's just random numbers, and he goes to figure it out because he can't help himself. And then he does, and he sends it off, and the next day, Oz is basically broken. Like, something happened to Oz, and it's now not functioning, and KG is basically blamed for it. But then it turns out KG's not really responsible for it. Something else is. And it turns out that it's basically like a computer virus that was made by the military. And it's attacking Oz. And it's affecting everything from traffic lights, hospitals, you name it, it's affecting it. Like, Oz basically controls everything. So now KG has to basically prove his innocence in all of this, and figure out what to do, because they have to battle in the real world and on cyberspace, which is pretty interesting because it like reflects like what's happening in cyberspace is a reflecting of what's happening in the real world. It's very interesting, and you get to meet all these people and stuff. I really don't want to get into too many spoilers because I feel like you should just watch this movie for yourself. The animation is phenomenal. It is drop dead gorgeous. Like, it is so fluid. Like, in the fight scenes, when they have fight scenes, it's so like just fluid and fast, and like even in the little stuff, like just them like hanging out and talking, it's just so like good. Like, the music is really good. The dub is phenomenal. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. I highly recommend it. It's fun. I even let my daughter watch this, like, and she enjoyed it. she thought it was like a funny movie and stuff. Like she got really highly invested in this movie. You know, it was the first anime I showed her because I felt like it was kid appropriate, in which it was. There's no real bad stuff in it. There's no like nudity or anything. It's just a fun family film, which we don't really get that if it's not like a Ghibli film. And so we got this. So I recommend people watch it. It's one of my favorite films. Check it out. You can get it from Funimation. It's pretty cheap. Like, subscribe, comment. Have you seen Summer Wars? Let's talk about Summer Wars. This has been Mike's Anime Reviews. Catch you later.